Former Major League pros are standing right behind me here in Welland, working with the next generation of ball players. Scott Bullett's Bulletproof Academy is hosting the Major League Baseball Players Alumni Association camp, working on the fundamentals of the game.
Well, they learned all the basics, basics, and a lot of the kids already walked up to me and said, "Hey, Coach Bullitt, you know what Nigel Wilson and Butler said, you say the same thing." I says, well, we was all trained by Major League Baseball. So, and that's what I like about the Major League Baseball and baseball alumni. They always tell us, when you retire, give back to your community, give back and teach the next generation kids baseball.
4 of the 7 alumni today were Canadians, and a big reason why they do this is to build the game in Canada.
Back in the 80s, when my brother and I were growing up in Toronto, there weren't clinics like this. We basically taught ourselves how to play baseball. So, when the opportunity came to end our careers, this is all we wanted to do, was go back and give to the game and, try to give kids an opportunity that we had.
I worked hard. I dedicated a lot of time. My parents dedicated a lot of time, a lot of hours, a lot of money. And, I tried to make the best of it, and, I was just one of those guys who made it. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy by any means. It was, definitely hard getting there, and it was even harder staying.
Go get it. Go. Any regrets on decisions that were made or roads that you took?
No, zero. I have no regrets. I loved every minute of it. I met a lot of people. I met a lot of great friends through baseball. I traveled the world, so I have absolutely no regrets.
Former Blue Jays draft pick Greg O'Halloran bucked the odds to make it to the majors, and he encourages these kids to dream big as well.
For me, from where I came from, I thought, getting there was a success. I don't want these kids to think that getting there is just a success. Like, we have guys like Russ Martin, who grew up in Toronto and Montreal, that are successful guys in the major leagues. Joey Votto, who grew up in Etobicoke, or Justin Morneau. I think the people that came before them, Matty Stairs said, hey, listen, you can play for a long time. There's no reason why a first-round pick in the NHL draft came out of Arizona, and he's playing for Toronto. Why can't a first-round pick, maybe the first overall, come from Toronto? So I think that, letting them think big is not a bad thing. It can happen.
Each of the kids the source spoke to seemed to have gotten the message. All seem determined to see how far their talent and hard work will take them.
Learning outfield, infield, pitching, and hitting.
What's it like to have instruction from people like the Butler brothers and some of these other professionals who have spent time in the major leagues?
It's pretty good. They know their stuff.
You look up to them?
Yeah.
It feels really good because then you know that you're getting instructions from higher up guys and they know what they're talking about. And
so is baseball something that you work on year-round now?
Yeah, baseball is my top priority now, and that's all I do.
You don't play any other sports?
Well, I do karate, but other than that, it's just baseball.
Scott Bullitt says that you're a really talented ball player.
Well, yeah, I like baseball. It's fun, and it's fun to play.
What did you learn today from the pros?
Well, I learned a bit about my batting, like what position to hold at my bat a bit. I just need to put it a bit forward.
And how far do you hope to take it in this game?
Well, my goal in life is to actually make Team Canada for women's baseball. That's what I'm trying to work myself up to right now, and hopefully I'll get there one day.
As the clinic with the kids wrapped up, the major leaguers were sticking around for a session, helping to tutor some of the area's baseball coaches. Bullitt and the other former pros are hoping to have more of these types of sessions in the near future. Reporting in Welland for The Source, I'm Mike Balsom.